Okay. Yep. Thank you. I am, of course, Gino, and I'm here to present Appinionated. So, in really cheesy fashion, I'm going to start with show of hands. Who here uses WhatsApp? Yeah, that's what I thought, most of you. Now, also think, how often have you set up a group and tried to get a question answered in WhatsApp? Does that always succeed? I always find the larger the group, the harder it is to get a coherent response to a simple question. Can you play football this week? Someone might go, no, not at that time, maybe an hour later. Conversation goes off on a tangent. You never get the response you want. And the larger the group, the more the responses just get lost in a ream of 100 messages, and you don't know who has said what. It's hard to see and collate those responses. So Appinionated is an iOS and Android app. We'll do that later. No, remind me later. So you click on the icon. What you do, you obviously sign in, free to use, free to download. You will obviously enter some personal details, sort of age, male, female, short sign-in process. Then you will set up your groups. I have a couple here. Obviously, you would click new group. You would pick whoever you want to choose. You'd give it a name. Obviously, you can give it an icon if you want, using a little picture. I won't do that now. And from there, once your groups are set up, you'll spend most of your time in the questions section. So you'll ask, can anyone make the barbecue on this weekend? You play football. You've just come back from all your Christmas events. Which is the venue we're going to choose from the shortlist? My, obviously, biggest bugbear, out shopping, trying on some dresses, and does my bum look big in this? So you'd want to send a quick group message to all of your friends and family, existing contacts from your phone book to say, shall I buy this dress? On this occasion, I'm going to forward the previous one that I've used. I'm going to add an extra response to this particular occasion, and I'm just going to say, not in a million. I'm going to leave that million years because I need reassurance on my low self-esteem. Then you will select, let's just go a group. Question goes out like a standard messaging app. Someone will get a response, notification, and then you will be able to have those people who you've chosen in that group to answer. As the person posing the question, I too am part of that group. I too get a chance to vote. So in fact, actually, you can see that Jess has already responded. She is over there, by the way. She's just here for moral support. I am going to choose, no, my bum does not look big in this as well. Oh, I should not have done that. In fact, anyway, you get the responses, obviously, in a graphical form if you want a bar chart or a pie chart. And as I said, you just saw that Jess and myself have just voted option B. So you can see who's gone which way, who you need to chase up for a response. And yeah, it's all there in one place for you. That is pretty much the app. There's not really much else to say. For me, I think one reason I'm here tonight, it's on the App Store, it's live, but I feel it's an app that everyone could use, but that's dangerous. I would love to know if anyone's got any experience, who to target it at, who to get the most traction with, who is the start group that I can maybe get most bang for my buck if I'm going to start doing marketing. So that's really the first question I pose to you. Obviously, any other questions, I'm happy to answer them as well.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause, please.
Hello. That was very nice. Thank you for that. Just trying to understand how it works. So, is it a standalone messaging app?
Yes.
It's not a plugin or anything that you can use it in combination with WhatsApp or something else?
No. Obviously, I'm a one-man band, too small. Trying to get it integrated into WhatsApp or anything is out of the question at the moment. I would be lying if I'd said exit strategy years down the line. You know, that might be a plan. You know, but I think I'd have to be big enough. You know, rather than WhatsApp trying to develop their own that they can do in 5 minutes. Obviously, I'd have to.
Of course. No, that is really interesting. In fact, you know, it's a typical thing. Football, whatever, trying to run something, it makes total sense. But in terms of how it works, is it SMS based or is it internet based? What kind of?
It is internet based, but yeah. So that's it. I mean, yeah, it's internet based. It uses data, I think, like WhatsApp, rather than any SMS service.
And last thing I'm going to say. And in order for me to push something to my friends, do they need to have the app? And then when I browse the contacts, I will see the people that actually have the app. Only them?
No. If someone doesn't have the app, they should get an SMS to say that you know, Gino has asked you a question. You will need to download it to answer. Obviously, without and that's it. But there's no way of telling from your own list of contacts who has and who hasn't got it.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's fine. Someone else. Thank you.
Alrighty. Ow, that projector's not very friendly.
I think the previous person already gave you some tips. Just remove the login from it, integrate it. Definitely not with WhatsApp, but something, you know, like Facebook, which would potentially have all the friends already listed in there. And again, through the same messenger integration that they already have, you can at least appear not somewhere in the App Store, but at least in a more of a messaging type of App Store. And therefore, this probably, you know, your niche is going to be, it's mostly visual. Go for the fashion industry. Go for, you know, recommending, does this look better or worse or something like that. Just a few tips.
Okay, thank you.
Hey there. I quite like the C2C aspect. I mean, I can see it kind of quite taking off, as in, it's one of those apps that I can imagine using, say it was integrated with like a Facebook login, where every morning you just got a random question from your friends, and everyone just kind of had a little vote in the morning, and you kind of get a result a little bit, but it's a bit of fun. Yeah. It's like one of those apps that I could see being like, you know, a bit of fun rather than something too serious. Like almost like you go onto Snapchat and you kind of see what someone's been doing for something stupid for the rest of the day, and you kind of get the result of like a crazy stupid question in the morning, and it's something that you could use directly like once a day minimum, and particularly amongst your friends. Yeah, exactly. I like it.
Okay, thank you.
Hi man, just a quick one. I mean, from my point of view, one thing that really annoys me with messaging apps is having too many of them. It just irritates me so much that someone messages me on Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp and then SMS and all the rest of it. It's just irritating having so many. I'm so popular. No, I'm not really. But you said that someone will get an SMS if they haven't got the app.
Yeah.
One thing that would be a great feature, if I got that SMS, I'd really begrudgingly go and download the app just to answer a simple question. Mm-hmm. Could you not just say, respond with yes, no, maybe, or you actually allow the person to respond in line as an SMS? Okay. But then obviously you don't grow your user base as such, but if you then sort of encourage them to go and download the app so they can ask their own questions, then you do it that way. But it makes it ubiquitous then. It means that anybody who's got a phone can answer your question without begrudgingly having to go and download an app. That would be a suggestion.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. I've got a nice idea. You can also do like a pub quiz with it. For example, if you got like a pub brand, like a pub chain with like an order app, then this brand can integrate this app into their app, and then basically when people are waiting like for their first pint or some dish, they can ask like random questions to the pub, and that might be like an idea. And is there also like a web app possible? Because then people don't need to install it. Because I think that's the point. I also got an Android phone, and often my storage is full with apps. So I need to delete photos or apps, and then I mostly delete apps.
That's a good idea. Yeah, cool. Done? No,
yeah, I think we're done. So a big round of applause to yourselves and to Gino.